Hey guys, welcome back. Trent Hawks with you as always on another Tech Tuesday. Today we're talking about DIY iPod Touch, more or less. And we're going to talk about some ways that you can have your own Touch MP3 player game device for a lot cheaper than you might otherwise pay. Here's what we're going to be talking about today, and we'll discuss some other options. What I have in my hand right here, you may see, is a Sprint phone. It is actually the Samsung Moment for Sprint, but it's actually not the phone that I carry. I carry a somewhat outdated Palm Pre, actually, that I use for my cell device. But this device does have Wi-Fi, and so even though it's not on the Sprint network or not activated on the Sprint network, I can still use the Wi-Fi capabilities. So I can get on the internet, use the browser, actually still get on the Android market, download applications, of which I have plenty. Also holds a lot of MP3s and other files, video and audio files that it can play. And so it's a good alternative, something that maybe you haven't thought about. I bought this on eBay used. It was about $60. It doesn't have a lot of pre-installed memory, but you can nowadays pick up a micro SD card, which these take. 4 gig, I think, are about $8. You get 8 gig for probably less than twice that, and that gives you plenty for your MP3s and your different apps. Just to give you, some of the apps that I have installed. Obviously Angry Birds, anybody that's familiar with the Android market or in general will know that game. It's available on other platforms as well. Emulators, which is a big thing on the Android platform, smartphones. I've got a Game Boy Advance emulator here that plays full speed. It was a free download. Just trying to find a game to demo it on that. Okay, well, I'm having a lot of luck for some reason, but that emulator's on there. I'll show you just a few other things that I'm not sure how good the camera is going to pick this up. A lot of different games and things that you can use. Game Gear, this one is Sega Genesis over here. Game Boy Advance. Most of these are free in the market. Anyway, so you install all of those, you load up a bunch of MP3s, and it has the standard headphone jack, and there you go. MP3, MP4 video game player, $50, a Wi-Fi device. Again, I know for sure the Samsung Moment does not have to be activated to use the Wi-Fi. Also, mostly true for the Palm Pre. You may have to activate that and use it at least for a little while first, just to get through the initial setup stuff for the Pre. And that's a good device in that it has 8 gig storage with it, which is a lot more than the Moment. I'm trying to think what other devices that I know of for sure have. Anyway, as long as it's Wi-Fi, make sure that it's a clean ESN and things so that you can activate it if necessary at first. But most of those with Wi-Fi, I put mine in airplane mode with the Wi-Fi on, which is cool because you get away. It's kind of a way around the ads and stuff that a lot of the apps are supported by, so you don't even have to worry about those. But anywhere that if you have Wi-Fi in your home, anywhere that has a Wi-Fi hotspot, like a lot of the Burger Kings, McDonald's around here, hotel stays, things like that. Good alternative, fits in your pocket, cheaper than an iPod Touch, easier and cheaper, more portable than a laptop. Just a good option. I thought I'd pass that along. Like I said, some of you have probably done that or thought of that, but I'm sure some of you haven't, and so I just thought I'd pass that along as a suggestion, something that I personally do. Anyway, well, thanks for watching. Comments, suggestions, and things, please feel free to leave them here. Get in touch with me on my Facebook or anywhere else that we're friends, and I'll talk to you again next week.